Hi, and thank you for joining me on this video and giving me your time to have this conversation about the false notion that we as humans are imperfect, and my mission and desire to show proof that in actuality we as humans are perfect. And why you would listen to me, I don't know, but I have a message to get out and I have proof to share. And I think step by step throughout time and whatever journey I'm on to share this message with the world, that maybe you'll find that it's true what I'm saying, or maybe you'll show me that what I believe and what I have so much evidence of throughout the years is false. Either way, I'm open, and I'm hoping you are too, but I don't know that that's a necessity for this conversation. So let's get going. Yesterday, I asked you where you got the notion that you were imperfect. I then associated it with a feeling. A lot of times we as humans, when we start feeling suffering or negativity or lack or some kind of emotional pain, we then automatically go to our default system in the brain that has information. It has a belief system of judgments from our past that tell us why we're imperfect. They affirm the thought and the energy and the belief that we are imperfect. So if you grew up believing that you were imperfect because your parents told you this, society told you this, religion told you this, your brain has now created neural pathways to continue proving that idea to you. What I've learned throughout my years of life coaching and in the most recent few years was that that was a lie. That believing we're imperfect is actually a belief system in our brain that keeps reaffirming itself. And that if we just uncovered that belief system, that we would actually find out we're perfect. So today's question is going to be when? When did you start believing that you were imperfect? Was it at birth? It couldn't have been at birth that you started believing that because you didn't know anything. We as humans take in our information from our environment, from the people we trust, or the people we're just around, our caregivers, our schools, our friends, our families, our relationships, our jobs. And then we take what others have told us and we either attach a belief system to that person or that idea or that thought and then take it in as our own. Now, I know this is deep. This is why my videos are only going to be 5 minutes every day, because you'll have to stop and really think about that. Think about the fact that your belief systems started at a very young age without your control, without your even knowing, without your even understanding. When your parents told you you were pretty or you were ugly, something in your biosystem picked up that belief and attached it as a truth to you. Well, with that same thought, I want to say that you feeling like you're imperfect was delivered to you as a message the same way. Something that's come from human conditioning since, I don't know, way back when, that we feel like we are less than or lacking in some way, and that we somehow are on this journey in life to repair what's broken inside of us. Well, let me ask you this. How do you live your life with that thought since a very young age that there's something wrong with you, that you have to be better? Well, if you really believe that thought and it is your truth, then every single time you suffer, you're just going to keep reaffirming what's broken inside of you and what you need to fix. Now, some people are like the Davids of the Goliaths, and they will press through their dysfunctions and their toxicity and their brokenness and conquer it. And what they develop from there is this gigantic ego. Some people get very humble. I mean, I don't know. There's such a mix, a plethora of character traits that come from every single human and their biosystem. It's fascinating. But if you truly believe and are hooked into a system and belief that you are imperfect, it will force the trajectory of your life to follow suit, depending on how deeply you believe that you're broken or imperfect. So today, I'm going to challenge you with this question. All I want you to do is think about, when did I start believing I was imperfect? right? Who told you? Yesterday I asked, who told you you were imperfect? Now I want to challenge your thinking with, when did you believe you were imperfect? Now, as we go through this series, what we want to do is uncover the layers of the belief system that you're imperfect. And so as we do that, once we start releasing some of those strongholds, we're then going to be able to open up and see where in actuality you are perfect. So if you want to continue on with this journey with me, I love it and I'd appreciate it. I would love conversation back because, again, I'm not trying to convince anyone of anything, but I am so open to a conversation and hearing new ideas and then being challenged myself in my own thinking and then seeing where it takes us. I'm hoping that this is something that is going to be fun for you to think about and maybe open your mind to. Please share your comments if you feel like it. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.